So today we are going to talk about complementary angles. All right. So complementary angles are two angles that form together to make 90 degrees. So the different problems that you're going to see with complementary angles, and most of the time, is finding the missing angle. Okay. Now later on, we may get into uh, solving for a missing angle and putting x inside that angle and trying to solve the equation. But for right now, we're just trying to find the missing angle that makes it a complementary angle. So this standard is on complementary, supplementary, vertical, and I think that may be it, but I'll go over it, of course, throughout the week. Tomorrow we'll be going over supplementary angles. So a complementary angle, like I said, is when two angles form together to make a right angle or a 90-degree angle. Right, that's the same thing. Right angle is a 90-degree angle, which is something like this. Draw it to my best of my ability right here. Whenever we have that box inside an angle, we know that that means 90 degrees. Now, let's say I have a line that separates two angles here, right? And let's say this one is 35, and this one is x. So since this angle is 35 degrees, this angle has to be whatever 90 minus 35 is. Okay? X has to be this. Whatever 90 minus 35 is, because the whole thing is 90. This section is 35. This has to be 55 degrees. Right? And we can check it. We can say, okay, 35 degrees plus 55 degrees. That makes my 90-degree angle. Okay. Now, sometimes you may have two complementary angles, and one of them may equal something like this. Let's show you real quick. Let me erase all of this. So I have two 90-degree angles, or 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle here, trying to make this straight as possible. And then I have a line going through. Let's say this one is 45. And this one has to be also 45 because both of them make 90. Now, these two are congruent angles. Okay, these are congruent angles. So whatever you have on one side, that other side has to be, or has to complement it. Isn't that something funny? You know, the word complement comes from that, or complementary comes from the word complement, I should say. That other angle has to complement it. Let's say this is a right angle, and let me make this not such a obvious line here. Let's say this is a right angle, and we have this. This is 60. I need an angle to complement my 60, right? To complement my 60 and make it 90. Obviously, this has to be 30. All right, so these two angles complement each other to make 90 degrees. That's the whole point.